Now that we're alone, chat, I think now would be maybe a good time to start talking a little bit about what I think about this game, what I thought about Warzone, what I think about, you know, I guess just MW3 as a whole, because I see a lot of people saying what is pretty obvious when you look at this gameplay. And that is that, wow, this game looks a whole lot like the game we just played for a whole year. And you're not wrong. You would not be wrong. You would not be wrong by saying that or thinking that at all. This game looks very, very similar. It's basically, I think it's like this, basically the same engine, right? But it's just, again, I said this a million times at the actual COD Next event, and that is that, like, this is the game that we should have got last year. This is the, this feels like it's just a finished version of MW2. It just feels like a finished version of what we got last year. And not only does it feel, and it's not just a finished version, it does feel like it does play like a totally different game when you have a fluid movement system and higher TTK and all these different things. Guns don't have as much recoil in this game. The movement itself obviously is so much more fluid. You have the opportunity to outplay people, not just by movement, but by the fact that it takes a longer amount of time to kill people in this game. All those different things allow for a higher skill ceiling, which is pretty dope. It's a much better game though. And I like I said, you know, some people might not be willing to pay the you know, $80, $70, whatever fee for basically just like a reskin with better movement and better mechanics and whatnot. And I wouldn't blame you. I completely understand that. I truly wish that, like, we just didn't have to deal with what we dealt with last year, and this could have just been the product we got. But we're finally now getting it, and it's kind of like one of those situations where last year's game was just so shit that, like, it's almost like they could not fail this year, if you know what I'm saying. Like, they didn't have to do much to kind of, you know, at least win me back. You know, add a little movement, add a little bit of outplay ability, and I'm happy, man. I'm happy. That's the one thing that I just could not stand about Warzone 2. How easy the game felt to play, even if you, like, okay, let me word this correctly, because I definitely think the game, Call of Duty at its core is a casual game. I'm a sweaty ass sweat. So, like, it's gonna, you know, obviously I enjoy a skill gap. I definitely think it should stay true to itself and still be a casual game. I think there should be, you know, the basic pubs, your normal SBMM, all of that shit. Totally fine with that as I kill myself with my own streak. Yeah. So basically, you know, to sum it all up, what I was saying there, you know, before you buy this freaking game, understand that, yeah, of course, you are paying for basically the same game. You're paying for the same game aesthetically. Aesthetically, you're paying for the same game. But actual core gameplay wise, like how it actually feels. Because I thought the same thing, man. When I saw multiplayer footage, when I saw gameplay footage before I touched this game for the first time, I literally just was like, okay, that's just, it's the same game. It's the same game. I mean, it looks exactly the same. But I'm telling you right now, get your hands on the beta at the minimum, because what I am playing right now is completely different. It's a completely different game, pace-wise, gunplay-wise, and that's the shit that matters. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Graphics come secondary. Content comes secondary. Graphics, all of these different things come secondary. I don't care. I will play games that look like shit. If they feel amazing, then that's the most important part, without a doubt. And again, if I'm comparing the two games, okay, Activision does not have me in their back pocket paying me a salary, that is for sure. I shit on this game. I shit on MW2 for the last 2 years, the entire last year, and multiple times across Verdansk, many different times across these last few years. So it's just a guarantee that, I mean, if they had me on salary, that'd be pretty insane. I'm being completely serious when I say that this is just, it just feels like the game that we should have gotten. It definitely feels like something that I would play and will be playing. I'm excited for Warzone. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing what it's gonna bring. Brother Z, how's the movement feeling, brother? It's feeling fantastic. I can definitely feel the delay now, and I definitely can see why people are not gonna like it. Or a lot of sweats aren't gonna like this shit.
You can just feel it compared to...
It actually feels like I'm lagging. Like I keep thinking sometimes I'm lagging. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like it feels like because I'm clicking the slide and it's not happening instantaneously. It's happening like, well, there's a delay.
It's so minor, but you can feel it. I know.
Yeah, yeah. It'd be cool if it would
it's
just
at the
wasn't
beginning and at the end as well.
Yeah, it's in the beginning and end.
Meta might be to continue your slide while you shoot and only cancel it when you're done shooting. You know what I mean?
Say that again.
I feel like sometimes I feel like I can imagine the meta in certain situations like would be to slide and keep your ADS and just continue to shoot through your slide and then cancel it at the end of shooting.
Yeah, I hear you on that. Yeah, I do. Yeah, just ADSing and slide ADSing and shooting.
Yeah, because like you're moving like a bullet, dude. Like,
yeah, you are.
The slide is so fast. Like just slide an ADS and just hold that, bro. It's insane. Like,
yeah, it is nice, huh? Oh, that guy got pissed upon. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love movement. And I love like TTK that's not instantaneous, so you can actually react to getting shot at. It's just so nice.
That's 50 more HP, eh?
Yeah, exactly, man. Like you can like that's the issue, right? Like you get shot, you're out in the open, or you want like Call of Duty. If you die so quickly, it's basically just about whoever sees who first. You know what I mean? Now it's like. Now it's not just whoever sees whoever first. Obviously, you're at an advantage if you see the other guy first, but it's like it doesn't mean shit.
It's not as obvious.
It's not going to determine whether you die guaranteed. Like you can actually get
That's
out
why
of that
I like Warzone so much, because it's like that, but amplified even slightly more, right?
Yeah, it's going to be even more. Yeah, exactly. It's going to be even more amplified once we get.
And that paired with movement, so you actually have the capacity to outmove somebody while reacting. You know, like. Oh shit, I'm getting shot. Let me just use some movement to evade the situation and reposition myself. Whereas with the current Warzone, it's like, oh shit, I'm getting shot. Let me try to run away and die.
Yeah.
It's like, that's often how it feels. Like there's obviously outplayability, no question. It's like still there. It's just not nearly as obvious.
It's not like this. Doesn't feel like this.
No, it doesn't feel.
Doesn't feel like what this is going to be too. Like with Warzone, with the extra health and shit. Like yeah, it's gonna feel great.
I'm ecstatic, honestly. I think that anything is gonna be an improvement from what we're currently playing. So
I agree.
Really, they can't go any further backwards. I actually really like dolphin diving as a part, like compared with sliding as well, because like. Although it's a niche use, like it's still useful.
Yeah.
Like diving from a building into a window to like evade an enemy, that's gonna be dope, dude.
Yep, for sure. Oh my god, you're...
Yeah, I still think controllers ping on this game no matter what.
It'll never not be that way. Sadly, I have a strong feeling that you should like whip it out, especially now, bro. It's the off season. Now is the time to feel like kind of shit for like a week or two. Yeah, man.
I agree, dude. I gotta bite the bullet, bro. I'm such a shitter on like with aim. It's just aim. Like my aim is so bad a lot of the time, and I'm starting to become more and more obvious to me as I overthink.
And you always got. I just know what it feels like to play something like that. It's just like every time you die to someone, you're like, okay, that person was most likely on controller and they just had a crazy advantage over me. Majority of the people that play this game are on controller, so you know what I mean? They're gonna obviously cater to that.
100%, dude. And I get it. I don't think it's a problem. I just think it's a problem for me because I don't have the experience yet. But However, I will not feel that way if I just bite the bullet. You know what I mean? I just gotta bite the bullet and like feel slightly worse for a little while to improve in the long run.
Do you have the paddle set up and shit too?
Yes, I do.
You're definitely gonna want to work on that. Like make it a goal to work on that and get the muscle memory down, so that you're jumping and you're sliding and you're crouching and shit all on the back paddles.
Yep, that is the goal. I just plugged in my ZLaner SCUF and I am ready to go.
Beautiful, beautiful. There's gonna be a lot of frustrating moments and it's gonna feel like shit for like a few sessions, but once it starts to click.
Yeah, I just need to do it. I'm like ignoring my rational voice every time I say I'm not making the switch. You know what I mean? Like I know it's the wrong thing to do. It's just like I think I'm lacking the willingness to like struggle for a bit. I just gotta struggle.
Dude, that thing is broken. Little thing he keeps throwing at me. Holy shit.
How's the Z fam like in the beta? Everybody happy?
Yeah, chat, how are you guys liking the freaking beta, huh?
I feel like it's
I'm sure they're more excited. I'm sure they're more excited to watch us play like Warzone and shit, but
oh, definitely, of course.
Just from like a way the game feels perspective, you know what I mean? The fluidity of the movement and shit.
Yeah, I think for viewers' experience, this game is definitely less entertaining, but I'm just getting a kind of a glimpse into, you know, the situation.
Yeah, the way the game's gonna feel and play.
Well, this guy's cracked with it.
Not enough space to call in. What do you mean?
What are you trying to call?
Little airstrike.
Three kills for you or 4? You want a star right now, Z?
Sorry?
You want a star?
Yeah, I'm on a nice little streak. Is that what you're asking me?
I was wondering if you're on a shooting star.
Oh, on a star.
Yeah.
Yes, I am. Give me a sec. I'm super locked right now.
Yeah, you dial, stay down.
Oh, you're getting slammed. When the game has movement! I need this game to continue. No, I need them to hop on it. No. No, I died anyway because I tried to just push. Damn. It's over. Jover. GG, chat, we're flowing. Yes, we're flowing.